Life can feel like a storm sometimes. The winds of change can be harsh, and the waves of uncertainty can crash over us, leaving us feeling overwhelmed and lost. In these moments, it can be hard to see a way forward, and the darkness can seem all-encompassing. We face troubles and worries. Our minds race with thoughts of what could go wrong, and our hearts are heavy with the weight of our burdens. Whether it's financial struggles, relationship issues, or health concerns, these worries can consume us, making it difficult to find peace. We feel afraid and alone. The isolation can be suffocating, and the fear can be paralyzing. It's in these moments of solitude that our anxieties can grow, feeding off our sense of helplessness and despair. The world can feel like a cold and unwelcoming place. In these moments, we need a shelter, a place where we can find respite from the storm, where we can feel safe and protected. This shelter can take many forms: a physical space, a supportive community, or a spiritual refuge. It's a place where we can gather our strength and find the courage to face our challenges. We need a place of safety and peace, a sanctuary where we can quiet our minds and soothe our souls. This place can be a serene garden, a tranquil chapel, or even a moment of stillness in our own hearts. It's a space where we can reconnect with ourselves and find the inner peace we so desperately seek. Psalm 91 is that shelter. This ancient text offers words of comfort and reassurance, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. It speaks to the timeless human experience of seeking refuge and finding solace in a higher power. It's a psalm of comfort and hope. Its verses are a balm for the weary soul, offering a message of protection and divine care. It tells us that no matter how fierce the storm, there is a place of safety where we can find rest and renewal. It reminds us that God is our protector. In the midst of our fears and anxieties, we can find strength in the knowledge that we are watched over and cared for. This divine protection is a source of great comfort, giving us the courage to face whatever challenges come our way. He is our refuge and our strength. Like a sturdy fortress or a steadfast lighthouse, God's presence is unwavering and reliable. In times of trouble, we can lean on this strength, knowing that we are supported and upheld by a power greater than ourselves. This psalm speaks to our deepest fears. It acknowledges the reality of our anxieties and the darkness that can sometimes surround us. But it also offers a message of hope, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. It assures us that God is with us. In our darkest moments, we can find comfort in the knowledge that we are never truly alone. There is a divine presence that walks with us, offering guidance and support. He will never leave us nor forsake us. This promise is a source of great comfort, giving us the strength to carry on even when the path ahead seems uncertain. We can trust that we are held in a loving embrace no matter what challenges we face. We can find comfort in His presence. In moments of quiet reflection, we can feel the peace that comes from knowing we are loved and protected. This presence is a source of great solace, offering a sense of calm and reassurance. No matter what storms you face, God is your shelter. Turn to Him. In times of trouble, we can find refuge in His love and protection. This divine shelter is always available to us, offering a safe haven from the storms of life. Find refuge in His love. This love is a source of great strength and comfort, giving us the courage to face whatever challenges come our way. In His love, we can find the peace and security we seek. He will see you through. No matter how fierce the storm, we can trust that we are not alone. With God's guidance and protection, we can navigate the challenges of life and emerge stronger and more resilient. His presence is a constant source of hope and reassurance, reminding us that we are never truly alone. Psalm 91 paints a beautiful picture of God's protection. He is our refuge, our sanctuary in times of trouble. When the world feels overwhelming and we are lost in the chaos, we can find solace in His presence. He is our safe haven, a place where we can find peace and rest. He is a fortress, a stronghold that cannot be breached. Just as a castle wall stands firm against invaders, God stands firm against the trials and tribulations that come our way. He is a shield, deflecting the arrows of adversity and keeping us safe from harm. He covers us with His feathers, providing a soft, gentle protection that is both comforting and secure. Like a bird that shelters its young, God envelops us in his love and care. He hides us under his wings, offering a place of safety and warmth. In his embrace, we are shielded from the storms of life, and we can find rest and renewal. These images show us God's constant care. Just as a shepherd watches over his flock, guiding and protecting them, God watches over us with unwavering attention. He knows our needs and provides for us, ensuring that we are never alone. He is always watching over us like a watchtower that keeps vigil over a village, or a lighthouse that stands firm against the crashing waves. His eyes are always upon us, guiding us through the darkness and leading us to safety. He is always ready to protect us from harm. Like a lion that stands guard over its pride, God is fierce in his defense of us. He is vigilant and strong, always prepared to shield us from danger. No matter what dangers we face, God is stronger. He is our defender, our protector. In the face of adversity, he stands tall, ready to fight for us. His strength is unmatched, and his power is limitless. He will fight for us, taking up arms against the forces that seek to harm us. With God on our side, we can face any challenge with confidence, knowing that we are not alone. He will keep us safe, just as a parent holds a child's hand, guiding them through the uncertainties of life. His protection is both tender and strong, offering us the security we need to navigate the world. We don't have to be afraid. God is with us, always present, always caring. In moments of fear and doubt, we can turn to him and find comfort in his presence. His love casts out fear, and his peace fills our hearts. He will never let us go. His grip is firm and unyielding, holding us close through every trial and tribulation. With God by our side, we can face the future with hope and confidence, knowing that we are forever in his care. Trusting in God is essential, especially when life feels uncertain. We may not understand what's happening. We may feel afraid of the unknown. Psalm 91 reminds us to trust in God's plan. He knows what's best for us. He will guide our steps. He will lead us through the darkness. Even when we don't see a way, God has a plan. He is working behind the scenes. He's making a way for us. Let go of your worries. Put your trust in God. He will never let you down. Psalm 91 is filled with promises from God. He promises to be our refuge and our fortress. He promises to deliver us from trouble. He promises to be with us always. These promises give us courage. They remind us that God is faithful. He will always keep his word. We can hold on to these promises, especially in difficult times. When fear knocks on the door of your heart, let faith answer. Remember God's promises. He will never break them. He will never leave you. Section 5. Experiencing God's faithfulness. In this chapter, we delve into the profound and unwavering faithfulness of God, a theme that resonates deeply throughout the Scriptures and in our daily lives. God's faithfulness is a constant theme in Psalm 91. This psalm speaks of God's protection, his unwavering presence, and his promise to be with us in times of trouble. It is a beautiful reminder that we are never alone. He has always been faithful to his people. From the ancient times of the Old Testament to the present day, God's faithfulness has been a cornerstone of our faith. His promises are steadfast, and his love endures forever. He will continue to be faithful to us. In our homes, in nature, and in every aspect of our lives, we can see his hand at work. His faithfulness is not just a thing of the past. It is a living, breathing reality that we can experience every day. We see God's faithfulness throughout the Bible. Each story, each event, is a testament to his unwavering commitment to his people. From the creation of the world to the resurrection of Christ, God's faithfulness is evident. He delivered Noah from the flood. The story of Noah is a powerful example of God's faithfulness. Despite the wickedness of the world, God chose to save Noah and his family, promising never to flood the earth again. He parted the Red Sea for Moses. When the Israelites were trapped between the Red Sea and the Egyptian army, God made a way where there seemed to be no way. His faithfulness was their salvation. He protected Daniel in the lion's den. Daniel's unwavering faith in God was rewarded with divine protection. The lions, which should have been his end, became a testament to God's power and faithfulness. God is still doing miracles today. His faithfulness is not confined to the pages of the Bible. In our modern world, we continue to witness his miraculous works, whether in a church service or in the quiet moments of a hospital room. He is still answering prayers. Every prayer we lift up is heard by our faithful God. He listens, he cares, and he responds in ways that are often beyond our understanding, but always for our good. He is still protecting his children. Just as he protected Daniel, he continues to watch over us. His angels are ever present, guarding us from harm and guiding us on our journey. Open your eyes to see God's faithfulness in your life. Take a moment to reflect on the ways he has been faithful to you. In the beauty of nature, in the quiet moments of reflection, his presence is always there. Remember the times he has helped you. Look back on your life and see the countless ways God has been there for you. Each milestone, each answered prayer is a testament to his faithfulness. Remember the times he has answered your prayers. Keep a journal of gratitude, noting each time God has come through for you. Let these memories strengthen your faith and remind you of his unwavering love and faithfulness. Section 6. Overcoming fear and anxiety. Fear and anxiety can paralyze us. They can keep us from living full lives. But God doesn't want us to live in fear. He wants us to live in freedom and peace. Psalm 91 reminds us that God is bigger than our fears. He is stronger than our anxieties. When we focus on God, our fears begin to fade. Don't let fear control you. Give your worries to God. He will carry them for you. He will give you peace that surpasses all understanding. Dwelling in God's presence means staying close to him. It means spending time in prayer and in his word. It means seeking his guidance in everything we do. When we dwell in God's presence, we experience his peace. We find strength and comfort in his love. We are reminded that we are never alone. Make it a priority to spend time with God every day. Read his word, talk to him in prayer. Let his presence fill you with peace and joy. When we trust in God's protection, we can live with confidence and peace. We don't have to be afraid of the future. We know that God is in control. This doesn't mean we won't face challenges, but it does mean we can face them with courage and hope. We know that God is with us every step of the way. Live each day with confidence, knowing that God is your protector. He will guide you, he will strengthen you, he will never let you go. When we experience God's protection, we can't keep it to ourselves. We need to share it with others. We need to tell them about God's love and faithfulness. We can be a source of encouragement to those who are struggling. We can remind them that God is their refuge and their strength. We can pray for them and offer them support. Be a light in the darkness. Share God's love with everyone you meet. Let them know that they are not alone. God is with them too. Psalm 91 is an invitation to experience God's protection. It's a call to trust in his love and faithfulness. It's a reminder that we are never alone. No matter what you're facing today, God is your refuge. Run to him. Find safety in his arms. Let his love surround you and fill you with peace. Embrace God's refuge today. He is waiting for you with open arms.